Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us.
The border of this reality and the next, right? And there's always going to be things in front of us that we have to fight through in order to get to the next level. Hey guys, happy new moon. I hope this past moon cycle of Aquarius has done you well. We're now finishing up with that energy to turn around and enter Pisces. So I'd be super excited to hear what Aquarius attributes you noticed during this past moon season. For example, for me, it was a super social time, yet there was also lots of independent energies there. Because in a nutshell, that is what the Aquarius archetype is about. Independence, but socially. Social independence. Independence, but super involved with people. It's always good to review the past month in addition to setting our new intentions for this new month. Just to kind of see all the different ways that things can unfold. Because for the most part, things almost never unfold the way we expect them to unfold. So we go into these new moons, setting our intentions, making our vision board, doing our meditations, planning out, looking for the best path forward for what our goals are. And then having that general direction gives us something to work towards. It gives us something more tangible. We're like, okay, so these are my goals, and this is how I plan to execute these goals using this energy during this month. Because, a lot of us know that we want change, but we struggle on finding the clarity and the direction, and we feel like we're kind of floating around and just doing our best, and our best doesn't feel good enough. And, setting our intentions each month gives us that direction. But once we have that direction and we point ourselves towards it, and we start taking steps, it's okay to kind of surrender to whatever life brings to us during this time. If we start to feel lost or confused, we can just come back to our intentions and recalibrate ourselves, redirect ourselves towards those goals. And that gives us a sense of groundedness and stability in what it is that we're trying to accomplish. But, of course, life is unpredictable, and then we just kind of have to adapt or die. And of course, I mean mentally and emotionally, even though sometimes it feels like physically as well. But when we come to the end of the month and we're taking this time before we set our new month intentions to review the past month and cross-reference it with, in our case here, the Aquarius aspects, we can see all of the little patterns in the way that Aquarius energy pops up in between that may not have been how we intended it, how we expected it, how we wanted it to go, but, okay, I see it's still there. And this is just a, take it with a grain of salt type of direction I'm giving you. It is always great to review, no matter if you're setting intentions or not, no matter if you have a goal or not, no matter if what, it's just always good to review where you've been and how far you've come. Because we make such painfully slow changes and improvements most of the time that we don't notice them day by day. But if we look back a month ago and how we were and who we were and how are we feeling, and of course journaling really helps with this, because with so much going on in our lives, it's sometimes really hard to look back and be accurate to how you felt a month ago if you don't have those notes. And working with astrology is, again, take it however you want to take it. It's an introspective tool. So it helps us find patterns and understanding in our lives so that we can find meaning and purpose and evidence of whatever we need evidence for. Goal is ever only to feel better. Just feel better about life, feel better about ourselves, feel better about our relationships, feel better about everything. Feeling better, the energy, the feelings, the vibrations, those are the goals. whatever helps us get there is where the magic is. So anyway, let me know if you have questions about any of that or want to discuss any of that. Let's move on. Pisces New Moon starts Thursday, February 27th, 2025. Of course, this energy is applicable to any Pisces moon, be it whatever year and date available to you in the present moment, since I very well may be speaking to you from the past. Well, I guess I'm technically always speaking to you from the past, aren't I? Anyway, moving on. Pisces energy is intuitive, dreamy, loving, empathetic, creative, caring, romantic, passionate, deep, and introspective. And of course, remember, I always post these down low, so don't let it overwhelm you. It's always in the show notes. The planet is Neptune. The element is water. It's the 12th house of the subconscious mind and the third eye chakra. So this energy, this archetype really, really, really works with the unseen, the mental world, the spiritual world, every plane beyond the physical. So this is a great time to meditate. It's a great time to be creative and get in tune with your intuition and practice trusting yourself and talking to yourself and finding that clarity and taking the notes and journaling out what you want and who you are and why things are the way they are for you, and taking note of your belief systems and seeing if they're helpful or unhelpful. Remember, it doesn't necessarily matter what's true and what's false. It only matters what is helpful and getting us our goals and making us feel better and making us feel lighter, and, you know, in contrast to what is unhelpful that makes us feel tense, makes us feel stressed, makes us feel angry, makes us feel sad, depressed, weighed down. You know, there is no good and bad energy. Everything is just energy, and it all has its place in helping us grow and progress and live in this world that we live in. There is just but light and dark. They are two energies of the same caliber, and it takes both. And, you know, they can be uncomfortable sometimes, but that's okay, because then we bounce back. And it all depends. It all starts in our heads. It all matters what we decide. What we decide is helpful and what we decide is not. So we're tending to the mental garden, the emotional garden, pulling the weeds, planting the flowers, looking for affirmations, patrolling our mental garden to find pests and anything else that's causing problems and needs to be tended to, so that the rest of the garden can flourish beautifully, vibrantly. Remember, we need the rain to water the garden. Remember to stay grounded, because sometimes Pisces can get a little lost in the abstract, causing us to feel more disconnected from the physical plane, which can heighten anxiety. So for sure, practice your grounding techniques, and remember, you know, we're flowing. Water element, Neptune, all of that. We're flowing with the ups and downs. Sometimes the waves get a little rough, but they do eventually level back out. And if you panic, you're going to drown. But if you can just calmly float with it and wait out the storm, we will get to the other side. So I think that gives us enough to work with to set our intentions and do our little new moon rituals this time. Remember, the energy gives you about 3 days before and 3 days after the moon, the official new moon, official full moon, whatever we're working with, to work with that energy. It's when it's the strongest, but you can do it whenever. But you got plenty of time. Let me know if you need some help, have any questions. If you do a vision board, we'd love to see them. Drop it in the Patreon comments, or can you do pictures? I don't know if you can do pictures in the Patreon. You for sure can in the Facebook group, though. We're in there too. You can for sure tell us your intentions, though, or what you're planning on doing if you want to share. You know, there's power in numbers. You know that you've heard of group meditation and it causing things, right? And like group prayer, it's all the same thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your new moon. I hope this past moon cycle's been gentle with you. I hope this coming one is as well. Guide sheets to all of the new moons are in the Patreon shop. Paid members get everything in the shop for free. But I'll check back in with you at the full moon. And in the meantime, namaste. I love you so much.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.